Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yeah. Man, please. All about my bread like some ham and cheese. Yes, sir, people. It is first day of August. August una. First day of August. That means two things for Major League Baseball this year. It means that the trade deadline is among us. About what do you give it? 8 hours out? 7 hours out? I don't know. You do the math. Trade deadline is upon us. Last chance for some of these teams to improve their roster. Plugging up this charger real quick. Also, like I said yesterday, I ain't gonna just tease you. Should be good. We're back. Should have did that before I started. I know. Fire the producer. Anyway, National League wild card breakdown will be coming up. There's 8 in the possible, if you ask me. Anybody from San Francisco all the way down to, yes, believe it or not, the New York Metropolitans, I believe, have a chance. Hell, Cardinals and Pirates ain't too far behind. So we'll definitely talk all things National League. Yesterday, I talked American League at a pretty strong depth for the wild card race. Nothing really changed overnight, of course. So, American League was yesterday. Going to do the National League today. Also, trade. It's the trade. Going to talk all things trade deadline. All the stuff that you hear on trade deadline day. Who should, would, could, when, where, why, and how. Gonna get to all of that in a hot minute, as well as bringing you my picks for tonight, August 1st. I don't have many. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have 2 or 3 that I like. I'm gonna give out all 3 of them. See what the damn deal is for the night. Went 2 of 2 last night. Damn Reds couldn't cover the run line. I gave out the money line and switched it last minute. That's on me. Also, who else I had? I'm lost in the sauce right now, people. Brewers lose outright. Don't even get the win over the Nationals. Anyway, this is Captain by a hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live August 1st, baby. Officially, also, second thing, I talked about the trade deadline. Second thing that August 1st means to the Major League Baseball. Playoff push. The playoff race is among us. 55 games left. We talk about the teams that's in it right now, but who's going to be in it come into September, October 1st, when it matters most? Talking in circles. Start this over from the top, people. You can't do that on a live show. All right. Get to this playoff race. As I talked about yesterday, even with the American League, I still brought up the point that not one of these division races are locked up outside of the Braves. Every division has a leader, a team that's about a half a game or a game behind them, and then another team that is about 4 games behind them. So there's potentially 2 to 4 teams in every division that could win their division. However, teams like Philadelphia, the Marlins, and the Mets, that's 3 teams from the same division with the Braves outright dogging them. I believe the Braves have about a 18-game lead right now. I can look that up real quick. Only 11 and a half, 12-game lead, 18 over the Mets. I don't know why I assumed that was. Yeah, they're beating the Mets by 18. Got to be the Phillies too. No, Phillies only 12 games behind them. Marlins only 11 and a half behind them. A lot closer than I thought. But let's just assume Braves have that division locked up. You got Miami and Phillies they're half a game away from each other in the wild card run. You believe only one of them will make it. And if the Mets want to get into this thing, they need to get into this thing very quickly. 5-5 over their last 10. However, making some moves. They traded Canna last night. I doubt he was the problem. Traded Scherzer over the weekend in what I will say, I think the Rangers already won the trade deadline. I could care less who gets who, unless somebody gets Soto or Ohtani. And they might have to get Soto and Ohtani to beat the Scherzer Chapman pickup, in my opinion. I think the Rangers already won the trade deadline no matter what happens. I think the Dodgers had also a nice trade deadline, acquiring all of my guys from the White Sox as far as Lance Lynn and Lucas Giolito. But, like I said, Miami, Phillies, Mets. You didn't think only one of them are going to get this wild card spot because the NL West is deep with the Padres, the Diamondbacks, and the Giants all within 1 or 3 games. Padres only 5 games back. I know we joke a lot on this show about them being the best team in baseball and how they don't perform, how they can't hit a brick in a brick house. So the fact that they're only 5 games out of this wild card race is pretty scary because they have the most talent in baseball on a 3-game winning streak right now. They're plus 63 on a run differential. I don't know how the hell they're not over 500. Only 2 games behind 500, 5 games back from a wild card spot. We saw what they did last year. They get into the wild card. Nobody expected them to do nothing. Boom. Next thing you know, they're making a damn run. If it wasn't for them running into the Phillies, I think they would have been a wild card team. World Series team. Now, they would have lost to the Astros just the same. Them Astro boys was different last year. I still think the Royals going to go through Atlanta, man. The Dodgers beefing up their pitching, but did they really get great pitching? I love Lance Lynn. Love him to death. White Sox wasn't winning games when he was on the mound. Same with Lucas Giolito. It wasn't like. It's not like it's. White Sox got problems, man. Pitching's part of the problem. You just took some of our problems. So I don't know if the Dodgers really got better as much as they got deeper, more depth. I can't wait to see what happens today, man. I cannot wait to see what happens today. I'm about to jump into that. But then you got the Cubs, 3.5 games back. The Diamondbacks, 1 game back. The Brewers, the Cubs, and the Reds. And then you got the Mets, Miami, and Phillies. And then you got Padres, Diamondbacks, and Giants. This might be one of the most exciting races I've seen in a while. And then you still got teams like the Cardinals, who just 2 years ago made a run just like this, being out 11 games around this time and stealing a wild card spot from the Cubbies on the last week after winning something crazy. 21 out of 23, 17 in a row. I don't remember the exact number. You're going to have to refresh my memory. I just remember being like, wow. I believe that was right after Ida hit. I was going through some things. I wasn't too worried about what the hell the Cardinals were doing, but I know they was doing something. But I don't know, man. If I had to put money on two teams, I probably would say Padres, Diamondbacks. I think those two teams are making a wild card. And I want to say Phillies, man. But it's hard to count the Giants out. I mean, I can count the Brewers out. That offense could go cold in a second and be cold for a year. Miami, I think they're about to sell today. I don't know why I haven't heard any rumors, but I think there's going to be somebody giving up something good for a Soler and a pitcher like Luzardo or a bullpen guy. I think somebody's going to come calling and they're gonna get worse today. They're gonna be one of the few teams in this race that gets worse today. I know it's heartbreaking for the Miami fans, but I don't think Miami is ready to make a push for a championship. So why even care about a wild card? Brewers, not really sold on them. I think the Padres can make a strong push. I think the Diamondbacks are gonna end up getting back to what they were 3-4 months ago. I mean, they've been looking like hot ham in the month of July. Hopefully August and September is more like May and June. I just think they have the talent, man. They got Gallen on the mound tonight. Hopefully he can get them right. It's really, if their pitching shows up these last 2 months, they got the talent for sure. Cubs, I don't expect too much out of them. And like I said, it's either going to be Phillies or Giants will be the other two teams I put right there. So outside of the winners, I mean, if the Reds, I think the Reds are going to end up taking this division. I know I've been tough on them. I've been tough on the Red Legs. I've been tough on them all year, man. I love the Reds, though. It's my third favorite team. I just don't want to get my hopes up, and they break my heart. 7-3 over the last 10. I haven't seen anything from the Brewers that says, hey, we coming. Haven't seen anything from anybody else in this division besides the Reds that something special is going on. The Dodgers, I do expect them to win this division, even though they're only one game up on the Giants, only a few games up on the Diamondbacks. I think the Dodgers ultimately have them, the Braves, and the Astros, I think are about to just have fantastic last 55 games of the season. I think those three teams will be the teams to bet going down the stretch here. And I plan to make a pretty penny betting those three teams getting stronger after today and going into the last 2 months of the season. It's playoff time, man. These are three teams that's been there the last 5 years. They still got the same players. I think these are going to be three teams to beat for the next 4 or 5 years. Dodgers, Braves, Astros. How could you argue with that? If you look at the rosters. Yeah, there's teams that could compete with them. That's what I just talked about for the last 20 minutes. You do have teams that can get into the playoffs like the Padres and get hot. You do have teams like the Phillies who can go to the World Series. Just, it's going through Houston, Atlanta, and LA for the next 5 years. Just like it's been going through Houston, Atlanta, and LA the last 5 years. These teams got something special. Let's go around the league real quick with some, I don't do this a lot, some news, some updates, some trade talks, a little rumor or two, if you will. First thing I want to touch on is Bo Bichette. My guy. Exits in the third inning, rounding first, non-contact, knee contusion, whoopsie daisy. He just stopped running. So, what are they going to do at the trade deadline? I don't have a full answer for you, but what I will tell you, man, I would be rooting for the Blue Jays if they pick up Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson don't want to be in the White Sox. I want you with the White Sox for life. But hey, I will be rooting for the Blue Jays if they put TA at the shortstop position the rest of the year. Go ahead and make it happen. Also, send us some that young youth. Send us some of that youth you got over there, man. I'm trying to root for the White Sox again one day. Trying to root for the White Sox again one day. I don't think y'all understand me. And you see, you can't trust Twitter. But if so, this might be. I don't trust Twitter, man. I don't know if I can report it. I'm about to Google it before I report it. I just don't trust Twitter, man. Especially when it sends you the like, when it sends it to you. My bad. I know I'm live. Man, I don't know. It say Joey Gallo and Sonny Gray going back to the Yankees, which is it's too hilarious to believe. Like it is too hilarious to believe. I'm gonna get on some stuff that I know is real. I can't confirm or deny that. Bo Bichette injured sucks. He was having a heck of a year. He was in the MVP conversation, although everybody knew probably not gonna win it with Shohei. But he was definitely in it as that second or third guy being talked about. Let's talk some trades though, man. Let's get on these. This is an article by David Adler. 8 ideal player team fits trade deadline. I like some of these. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's talking about sending Dylan Cease from the White Sox. Get him out of here, bro. Give us some of that youth. That's what we need, baby. Dylan Cease, yeah, ain't cutting it, bro. Get the heck on up out of here, man. Send him to the Giants, which I think would be an excellent fit. Webb, Cobb, Cease. That would definitely turn the Giants into dangerous team this last half of the season. Not even half, last quarter of the season. They're trying to send Goldie to New York for the Yankees. Don't do that to my dog. Don't do that to my dog. Leave him in St. Louis, man. We're going to be all right. We going to be all right. Cookie Carrasco. Sending him from the Mets to the Reds. Also, send another Mets player. Justin Verlander. They're saying send him to the Orioles. Although I did hear some other stuff about Verlander. Reunited, and it feels so good. Will Justin Verlander be an Astro by dinner time tonight, or will he go to the Orioles? Or will he stay a Met? What team do I want to see him with the most? If we're talking a young team that I really think could win, I mean, honestly, I would love to see him just go to the Rangers, bro. The Rangers, like, just do it. Just turn into the new Yankees down there in Texas. Go get 5 rings. F it. Nah, I mean, I like the Orioles. Houston makes. I don't want to see him go back to Houston. I like the Orioles. I like the Reds. I'd even love to see a Verlander in a Diamondbacks uniform. Gallen, Kelly, Verlander. That would be disgusting, Mike. Absolutely despicable. Breaking the law if you do that. But I don't know. Off the top of my head, it breaks my heart to even think Verlander and Scherzer was once a Met, and one of them still is a Met. Uh, but hey, what do you know, Joe? What do you know? Try to send Dylan Carlson. Send him to the Yankees too. Let's send everybody to the Yankees. The Yankees are going to end up with Soto, Goldsmith, Otani, Verlander, everybody. The Yankees are about to just dominate. They're talking about sending reliever Aaron Bummer. Get him out of here. I hope the White Sox trade everybody. I wish they could just trade rosters. Wouldn't that be amazing? Look, your whole roster, our whole roster. Just turn into the Chicago Angels. As long as we get Otani, I'm happy. Aaron Bummer. Ever since he came into the White Sox, it's been a bummer. They're talking about sending him to the Rays. Tommy Pham to the Phillies. I like Pham's bat, man. I don't know why he hadn't really fit in with the Mets. Probably because nobody this season has fit in with the Mets. But Pham, he had a nice bat a couple years ago. I mean, he could still hit it if he gets his bat on it. Sending him to the Phillies, I feel like that's just another Schwarber, Harper. Y'all need defense, Philly. Tommy Pham is below average outfielder. Y'all need somebody that can play the field. Play the field. Paul DeJong to the Red Sox. I wouldn't be mad at it. They've been looking for a first baseman since Big Papi left. I know he played a lot of DH, but they haven't had a first baseman in a long time, those Boston Red Sox. Definitely think that'll be pretty darn good. I don't know about the Cubs getting anybody. Like, I get it. I'd rather see, they talking about Scott Barlow, the reliever for the Royals. I'd rather see him go to the Diamondbacks, man, and be that closer. That's what I think the Diamondbacks should do, man. Go get Verlander and get Scott Barlow. Turn y'all season around like that. See, you can get a young hitter or two in the mix. You already got young hitting for days, though. But yeah, I think Scott Barlow, man, would be the best pickup for the Diamondbacks. Talking about Cookie Carrasco, one of my favorite guys, one of my favorite pitchers, one of my favorite players to ever bet on. I bet on him a lot back in the day, 2016, 17, 18, 19. Pretty much before he got sick. I bet on him a lot since too, but those definitely aren't the glory days I'm talking about. They're talking about sending him to the Reds. I don't think it'll be bad. Be a veteran mind around all the young pitchers they got. He definitely could teach the young cats a thing or two. A thing or two. Talking about a thing or two. Man, how fun would it be to see Justin Verlander in the Diamondbacks? I think he's going to end up with the Orioles, though, man. But some people are saying it's a long shot. Oh, they're talking about the Braves, too. Man, Verlander going to the Braves. I'm going to end up slapping somebody. I love Verlander, man. I don't even mad at the Braves, but I think Verlander definitely is going to end up somewhere. And I wouldn't even be surprised. Don't take the Dodgers out of the mix. This is what they do best. I forgot about that. I was about to talk about that too. D-backs actually just got 2 relievers from the A's. I still think they should get Scott Barlow for the closer, but they picked up Sewald and Peterson from the A's. Not bad. Not bad at all. Diamondbacks. The backs of diamonds. Man, all these names. Where did Jordan Montgomery go? I'm missing stuff, man. That's crazy. Anyway, I'll figure that out on my own time. Eduardo Rodriguez might be the best starter. I mean, you got Verlander, but Rodriguez got the future. He he got a future ahead of him. Jack Flattery just started getting back in his groove. I'd be surprised if Mitch Keller gets moved. I hope Dylan Cease does get moved. Yankees, y'all, man, y'all gonna do something, but F them. Oh, they talking about Rodriguez going to the Rangers. I would love that. Wait, Jordan Montgomery went to the Rangers? Bro, Rangers winning the World Series. I don't even know why I'm doing this show no more. I was about to walk off for real. My goodness. Are you kidding me? Rangers won. Rangers won the trade deadline. Rangers won the World Series. Rangers won in the division. I'll see y'all when college basketball starts, man. I, this is amazing. They talking about them getting. Oh my God. If they get Rodriguez and or Stroman, I mean, wow. Max Scherzer, Jordan Montgomery, Martin Perez, Dane Dunning, Nathan Eovaldi, Aroldis Chapman closing. I mean, don't even talk to me, man. Rangers won the deadline. If they pick up Rodriguez, oh my goodness. It's the most exciting I've been in a while for baseball, man. I'm not even a Rangers fan. I've been mad that the Rangers. It's funny because my joke has been to everybody: the White Sox stink, the Mets stink. What am I supposed to be just rooting for the Rangers all season because they've been balling? But I mean, geez, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Max Scherzer, my guy. Whoever he pitches for, I always root for. Jordan Montgomery, thank you for picking him up. I don't know what the hell went wrong with the Cardinals. Eovaldi, looking like the ace that he is. I mean, I'm a fan. Send me to Dallas and give me a Texas hat, man. I will be disappointed if the Rangers do not make it to the World Series this year. They not gonna make it to the World Series. They gonna come. They gonna lose to the Braves. My bad. They gonna lose to the Astros, not the Braves. Wrong division. They're gonna move to the Astros. I can't believe the Rangers got Montgomery. I just said who the hell got Jordan Montgomery? Why? Like, was I sleep when that came out? I've heard nothing about it, man. I'm sorry. Cubs and Padres also looking. Reds and Orioles looking. This gonna be a great 2023, baby. Remember this year. Captain by a hook with the red beard. Man, I've been following baseball many years. It's the first year that the shows followed it, and boy, it's a good one. I just got 10 times more excited for the last 55 days of this damn season. Let me tell y'all who I got tonight. I haven't even finished going through this stuff. The D-backs bolster their pen with Paul Sewald. Oh, they got rid of Josh Rojas. I don't like that at all. Josh Rojas is a beast from the Middle East. And they got rid of their 19 prospect and their 29th prospect. This Paul Sewald guy better be something special. And then they picked up Jace Peterson. Never heard of him. Anyway, I wish they would have got more pitchers. I don't know what they're doing. Don't know what the hell they doing. Giants, baby. Picking up AJ Pollock. Mike Yastrzemski. Expected to miss 2 or 3 weeks. Picking up AJ Pollock. Hitting 173 this year. 5 homers. Yeah, he's an all-star. Former Gold Glove. AJ Pollock. I'm joking. I love AJ, man. He's going to do something. Even if it's just get them 1 or 2 more wins with a few big hits. He don't have to do much special. He's got the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowledgeito. It's been the longest 30 minutes you ever listened to, huh? Feels like I've been talking for 2 hours. Verlander. I keep talking about him. See, I knew it, man. Dodgers have also spoken to the Mets about Verlander. I said don't keep him out of the goddamn Ooh-wee. I would love to see him with the Orioles too. Diamondbacks or Orioles, man. Diamondbacks ain't gonna do it. They scared. They know if they pick up Verlander, it'll be just like when the Suns got KD. Championship or bust. Bust. Man, now you can't trade Verlander to the Braves. I don't care what the Mets do. You can't trade them to the Braves and just watch them dog your division. Send them over there to the AL East, man. I send them over there to the NL West. Anyway, let me get y'all to some of these good old better rules for the night. I think I got 3 of them for you. Damn, Sportsbook log yet. Yes, sir. Captain by a hook, baby. With the red beard. I can't believe your boy Jordan Montgomery. I forgot my damn keyboard unplugged. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Hey. We're going to Atlanta, baby. Give me the Braves on the run line. -115. Strider's on the mound. Horrible performance the last time out. I think he comes back with something to prove. Usually he's the type of guy, if he's mad, he'll drink 1 extra Monster Energy drink before going out there and showing off those big cannons he calls legs. Give me Strider to have a shutout. Absolutely astonishing 13 strikeout, 8 innings. Give me the Braves on the run line. Strider's going to have a big performance tonight. I'm telling you. Somebody keep the Red Bulls away from him. He's going Monster Energy today, baby. We're going Braves on the run line. And then it's a bunch of games I like that I could tell you to bet. But I'm going to say this. I'm excited about seeing Lance Lynn in the Dodgers jersey tonight and don't know why. But I like the Diamondbacks. Gallen on the mound. I like Cobb. But something tells me the Diamondbacks are going to do the thing tonight. Give me Diamondbacks on the money line, -125. Also, call me crazy, but I like the over 7.5 on the Diamondbacks and the Giants as well. Also, kind of like the over on the Red Sox Mariners, 7.5. 2 low totals, West Coast games, heavy, high-powered offenses all around. Red Sox, Mariners, Diamondbacks, Giants. Give me the over 7.5 on both of those. Like I said, I don't know. I'm taking it. Braves on the run line, Diamondbacks on the money line, over on Red Sox, Mariners, on Diamondbacks, Giants, over 7.5 on both of those. kind of square betting tonight, but it's Tuesday, baby, and we will have a blast regardless of what happens. Braves run line, Diamondbacks money line over Red Sox, Mariners over Diamondbacks, Giants. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Huge news coming later this week. I've already hinted at it, but you'd have to use your eyes. And you'd have to then connect it to your brain. And you have to then wonder, oh, I wonder if he knows what it means. Anyway, I would definitely give out the huge news on Friday. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this all, man. I appreciate the love. Like and subscribe. Tell your mama. Tell your mama's mama. That's your grandma if you don't know. This is Captain By a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live, baby. First day of August. Please take all wagers at your own risk. And please, please gamble responsibly.